Hello and welcome. My name is Andrew Bergeron. This is my wife, Carmen Maret. We are the Folias Flute and Guitar Duo. Welcome to our Go series. This is our 6th Go stream, live stream of the year. And today we're collaborating with local colleague artist Resonant Bridge, a percussion and guitar duo. We're going to open things up with the set first and then send it over to them for the second set. If you're watching, say hi in the chat. Tell us where you're from. We're in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's cloudy and cold today, but we're happy to be here playing some music, and we're going to start things off with a piece that I started writing and that Carmen helped me finish. It's called Running on Water, and it's for piccolo and guitar, and it's like a musical depiction of when life gets really crazy and you're able to do things that you never thought you'd be able to do.
right, thank you so much. Thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for signing in, listening. Hello to Emily Hafner. Hello to Terry Maret in Idaho. Hello to Carlton joining us from Muskegon. Thanks so much. Drop us a line in the chat. We can say hello, tell us where you're from. We're going to continue now with Andrew's piece called Foreseeable Change. And he wrote this in the summer of 2020. And it's a piece about life, knowing that it's going to change. I guess you could call it his COVID piece. And change is a good thing, whether it's something moving on or something good. So, foreseeable change. so much, everybody. That was Foreseeable Change, written by Andrew. Piece starting with alto flute and ending with the flute. Thank you so much for being here. We've posted donation links at the top of all the chats. These concerts are supported by your donations, and we're so happy to keep continuing doing these. We'll be doing them next year as well, so check out our donation links. You can donate on our website, PayPal, or Venmo. Hello to everyone in the chat. Some more people logged in. Hello, Ron in Holland. Hello, Paul, also in Holland, Michigan. And hello, Marco in Ann Arbor. Gail Green says, go alto flute. Woohoo! Gail Green joining us from Detroit. And the Bergeron family watching from Lombard today. So great. Thank you so much. We're going to continue. We have one more piece before we hand it over to Resonant Bridge. This is a brand new piece of mine called Locust Storm, and it's about the locust plagues. And I didn't know when I started this piece that a locust is actually the same thing as a grasshopper, but all it is that grasshoppers start banding together and their bodies change and they become this new creature, basically, that can destroy tons of things and fly really far and eat tons of stuff, and they become a locust. So this piece has a flying motive you'll hear in the guitar and kind of swarming around. There's a nighttime scene in the middle. And here it is, Locust Storm.
Right, awesome. That was Locust Storm by Carmen Maret. Wonderful. Thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for adding the comments. Thanks for watching along. Reminder, if you can, donate to the cause, to the show. We suggest $10 to $20 per person. And I guess I'll just say hi to Francisco Leon in California and Grant Ruiz in Oregon. Thanks for being here, you guys. Awesome guitarists watching the show. I'd like to introduce our guests who are going to play now. Resonant Bridge, colleagues of ours from Michigan, Grand Rapids, and East Lansing. We have Jonathan Marshall on guitar and Samuel Gould on percussion, and they're going to play an awesome set of music for you right now, streaming in from a different location. I think John will tell you some about it, and then we'll come back in the end to say hi. So thanks, everybody.
Hello everybody, we are Resonant Bridge. My name is Jonathan Marshall and I'm with percussionist Dr. Samuel Gould. First I want to say, Andrew and Carmen, beautiful performance, and thank you for having us play today. It's an honor. So the first piece that we're going to play today is called Cola Tops, and this is from a set of 10 character pieces that I wrote, and they're going to be published by Guitar Chamber Music Press, and that's owned by Manly Mallard. And just when I was younger, I always liked to collect Cola Tops, so that's why I called it Cola Tops. Let's take it away. 1, 2, 3. So the next piece is The Barber Shop. And once again, these are progressive pieces that go from easy to difficult, and it'll be a 10 piece work published through Guitar Chamber Music Press. So this is Barber Shop. I'll take it away. And the next piece is Meadow's Edge. I need to retune real quick. Okay, and next we're going to play the piece Black Orpheus, and this is from a 1959 film called Black Orpheus. Ready, sir? Mm-hmm. All right. So I'm going to turn the mic over to Sam Gould.
Wonderful. Again, thank you, Carmen and Andrew, for having us. I thought I'd say a couple words about the next selection that I'm going to perform. It is a Kanjira and Conical solo in the Carnatic music tradition of South India. So, just a little bit of backstory and maybe a couple of things to latch onto from an auditory perspective. So this is the Kanjira. Kanjira is what's known as a frame drum. A frame drum is any drum whose diameter is greater than its depth. So you could put this in context of any tambourine from really any musical tradition. And as I look around me, I have frame drums from Ireland, frame drums from North Africa traditions. You heard me playing Brazilian pandeiro, which is a Brazilian frame drum. And I'm really drawn to these instruments just personally because there's such a blank, creative canvas that, in addition to that, all have lovely cultural traditions that you can really pull from and be creative. Conical is a spoken art form, and you're going to hear me recite some different compositions and rhythmic patterns, and these all have to do with a couple of different things. Either rhythmic durations, like if I say the word takadimi, I'm actually vocalizing 4-note rhythm. Some of the other tones that I'll vocalize actually have to do with drum strokes and drum movements. So I'm going to vocalize several of these compositions before I play them. You're also going to hear something called tala. Tala is, we can sort of liken the idea of tala to time signature in Western music. So in this case, I'm going to play to a particular tala called Adi Talam, which is 8 beats. So if we were thinking in terms of Western music, we could think about this as 8/4 is a time signature. So I digress. I'll just jump right in, and perhaps actions speak louder than words. But here we go. So this is a Conical and Kanjira solo in the Carnatic music tradition from South India. Taka Juno, ta taka Juno, kita taka dunga taka Juno, ta taka Juno, taka dimi taka Juno, ta taka Juno, taka dina tam, ta kita tam, taka tam, ta tam. Thank you very much.
That was really cool, Sam. So the next piece we're going to play is called Canarios by Gaspar Sanz. So that was Canarios. And the next piece is another piece from the Renaissance called Fantasia 10 by Alonso Mudara.
Should I say a quick thing about our name?
Yeah.
So, a little bit of background and full disclosure. So, I was the one that came up with the name Resonant Bridge. I can't even say it. Easy for me to say, right? Basically Led Zeppelin and the Beatles were taken.
Yeah.
And this was third on my list. But in all seriousness, the idea I had was, just trying to pick out commonalities between instruments and musical styles. I thought about the resonance of our instruments, and then the bridge. The idea of the bridge came about in a couple different ways. So obviously, in the construction of the guitar, there's a bridge in the construction, and then I also thought about what I was doing with the frame drums and various other percussion instruments that I was incorporating, and trying to bridge other cultures and other musical traditions into some of the commonalities that we shared as musicians. So that's where Resonant Bridge came from as a band name. Just 1 second. There we go. Okay.
All right. Fantasia 10. Last but not least, we're going to play Natalia. It's by Laro. It's a Venezuelan piece. Ready? Well, thank you again for coming tonight, and thank you also again for Carmen and Andrew for having us here to perform on their series. And without further ado, I will send the screen back to Andrew and Carmen.
Thank you. Thank you so much, John and Sam, for sharing your skills and knowledge and creativity with us today. We had a great time, so thank you. We want to invite everybody to our next concert. Is not until January, so this is our last concert of the year today, and we won't see you again until January 9th will be our next concert. The Winter Light will be Andrew and I playing, and I'll be unveiling a new candle, a winter candle that's a scented candle will be the special present for that concert. So stay tuned. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support this year. It's been a fantastic year of concerts for us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get alerts for the upcoming concerts, and we'll see you next year.